How's it? Today is Friday, July 26th, the fourth day of the deload. Today was weird. Initially, I didn't know if I was going to be lifting today, or at least lifting real lifts today, because when I initially talked with my coach earlier this week, the plan was to deload Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then if time permitted, I would end up lifting heavy, like 100 and 130 heavy. Like that is like heavy on Saturday with him and the rest of the guys that he coaches in their gym in Belmont. But when I talked to him today, early this morning, kind of last night, early this morning, I told him, I was like, I don't know if it's going to be worth it for me to go because the way my body felt on Wednesday was just not it. My upper body was really like, my upper back was really just uncomfortable with how things were moving. And then usually on Thursdays, it starts to kind of get a little bit better, starts to be a little bit more manageable. And it was, but it was still just really like a nagging, like annoying pain. And it kind of didn't go away. I still feel it right now. It didn't get worse today, which is really a positive sign. So all those things together led me to lifting today on Friday. And then actually a lot of the reason why I did what I did today was because of that. So I told him, I was like, okay, I'm probably just going to try to do like 90 and 120, which is like 10 kilos off of both what the original like projection, quote unquote, was. But he was like, maybe like just do 80 and 110, do powers, just the numbers that I did on Monday and Wednesday. I was like, okay, yeah, I can do that. So as I was warming up, I was like, okay, I'm going to have this in my head where I'm going to just do the powers and then maybe I might feel strong enough or good enough to start doing the full lift. And in the case that I do feel like that, then I will do what I originally said I was going to do, if that makes sense. So I started off by doing the power snatches here, right, at 80. This is my first one. I did 3 of them. I also didn't miss any lifts today, which is fucking sick, right? It's I haven't had a day where I didn't miss a lift in a very long time. So that's super nice, even though, I mean, again, it is really lightweight, so it is what it is. But one thing I felt like I was doing very well today is, if you look at my power snatches here, I feel like I was keeping the bar very close to myself, and then my start position in a lot of these was a lot more consistent. When my hips are a little bit higher, my upper back is like squeezed. That's the thing that I was really focusing on, was trying my best just to get my upper back in the correct position. And then once I do that, everything else gets really easy. So these like snatches at 90, these snatches don't look like how I've been snatching for the last like couple months. These are significantly better. Like this third one right here was probably one of the better ones I did. It looks like I am lifting like how I'm warming up. Whereas like in the past, especially if you look at my older videos, 90 looks like I am struggling. And it's not because the bar isn't going high enough, but it's because I'm getting a little bit out of position in certain spots of the lift that is just not really how I lift when I'm warming up. So I actually ended up doing 6 singles at 90 because I really wanted to make sure that I kind of drilled in that like technical change that I was working on. And it's really cool because from Wednesday, I made a very big mention about it, that my upper back, my elbow was hurting right here. My elbow was kind of hurting throughout all of my power cleans. But I made a mention towards the end of Wednesday on the pulls that I was doing, was that like if I had proper retracted shoulder blades and like depressed shoulder blades a little bit, then I probably wouldn't have a lot of the troubles that I was experiencing on Wednesday with my upper back. And by virtue of me doing that on Wednesday, me doing that with my snatches was super helpful. And I think that is one of the more missing pieces to the level of consistency that I'm trying to achieve. But here is my first set of my power clean plus jerk at 110. I just did 3 of them here. Again, very similar to what I did on the snatch, where it's like, okay, Steve wanted me to do 80 and then 110 for powers, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that, and if it feels okay, I'm just gonna push up to what I originally said I was gonna do. And that meant I did, like, for snatch, that meant I did, what is that, 9 total reps, like total top sets. I'm doing air quotes, you can't see it, but 9 total top sets. And then for my power cleans, I guess my clean work in general, I did 7 total top sets. But yeah, these feel really, really great. My start position, I feel like the difference between the way that my power clean works and the way that my clean works is so huge, and like I gain so much out of it, because I don't, when I'm doing full cleans, I don't feel my upper body, like my upper back, really getting pulled forward, dropping into flexion from the bar being on my front shoulders or my front rack. And I'm like, look at how easy that is. I feel like I'm in a spot where if things go well and like I take care of my upper back, like I feel like I can get to clean and jerking a PR soon. It'd be great to do 140 again. It's the first time in 3 years to be able to do it, and last week was really crazy. To put into perspective, last week I cleaned 140 for 2 singles, and I missed both of those jerks. But that second single was the 5th time in my entire life that I cleaned 140. It looked like I was gonna die, but that's crazy to me when I when I think about how far I am from where I used to be, but also like 140 was like that's like maximal effort for me, right? Yeah, I'm super excited for what's gonna be coming next. Hopefully, I can qualify for the American Open Finals. I hit my head here on a kettlebell, and it hurt a lot. I'm happy it wasn't bleeding. But I only ended up doing 1 set of sit-ups because of that. But I did all my pull-ups and everything. I'm gonna front squat tomorrow, just because I did a lot of work today, and that is I'm trying to be smart about my energy usage and my recovery. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.